So, today I am making shorts. Long and short metal. Let's be clear. No foreign objects on it like plastic braids or plastic or rubber. I say rubber pieces. So even the smallest screw is called short iron. Okay? I'm not gonna let you throw those where the tin is. If you throw that with a short iron, that is the most compressed issue, is a screw or a nut or a bolt. So yeah, you definitely want to get all that off of there. Keep all your short together. Good shot. Something I say every time I throw it in a box or basket or a bucket or a gaylord. Practicing trick shots, bank shots. Sometimes you kind of wonder how did I get it in there. You know, so I see some crazy shots, man. And that's what I like. I was that kind of basketball player. I'm not the basketball player to go dunk. I'm not the basketball player to shoot threes. Some threes. I'm just not that player. I'm the player that like to make something totally creative. Some would say ignorant in basketball. Just out of the norm. Weird shots, trick shots, behind the board, behind the baseline. And I put my hat in basketball on that. My vote in for making it a 4-point shot. If you're 2 to 3 feet away from the 3-point range, you should be 4 points. Okay, if you're shooting from half court, 4 points. The court itself has been mastered by our most best athletes in the world. So I think it's time to lengthen the court, make it a little bit bigger, because these guys are getting bigger, faster, stronger, almost where you don't even want to watch the game. It's too much. The scores are incredible. They just keep going and scoring. I've separated my aluminum. That's aluminum. This is called 60-61. Right there. That's 60-61. Paying 86 cents. I just bought some new gloves, but this is gonna be small. Something like this, this frame. Once I got all the major plastic, stickers, labels, all that's considered foreign product. Company wants material in its purest form that they can get. If you go to smeltering or melting or using like a foundry to melt stuff. They want to know what you melted it with. They want to know the grade. They're going to actually question you more. But in this particular sense, I'm not melting. You have to be in a controlled environment to melt and stuff like that. And then those 3 letters will come out there. Not the FBI. 1 letter up. So yeah, usually there were the people that used to burn wires in the country. Country was no rules and regulations out there. Regulations are actually a lot looser. You got a lot more nature out there that can handle that kind of stuff, or smog or smoke or chemicals, or will actually balance things out because there's so many trees, so many animals, so much grass. Air is different in the country than it is in the city. City, you have bans that you can't do certain things. So this here is what you would call clean piece. Clean piece. I'm even on the back side here pulling stickers off. Stuff like this where wires are pinned down. They don't want none of that on there. They want the cleanest stuff they can take. When their trucks push everything, compress everything, and put it in the other trucks to go to the mill. It's called the mill. The mill is the place where they use the chemicals and use the proper tools and say so to actually get things done in the most condensed way for reuse or for trading with other countries. Can't just name one country. These guys deal with a lot of countries. So yeah, I've gotten this clean. I'm gonna take it to a clean Gaylord. And they got a size situation when they call it short. That is definitely short iron right there. That's definitely short. I think it's about, what's that? 6 or maybe 3 feet. 3 feet, 4 feet down. And the pieces like this. And these screws is definitely short iron. In its purest form. No foreign objects on top of it. No tape, no debris or nothing. It's clean. It's ready to be redone right there. Or reused. Some people come into the scrapyard just to get materials so they can save money from not going to metal fabricators or yards that sell rebar, such like that. So they can come and save money when it comes to stuff like that. So Anyway, that was a quick one about short iron. Just like your copper, your wire, and the aluminum, they don't want that other stuff on them. Or they call it breakage. And your dividends get lower and lower when you have something that they got to put more work into. They don't have the manpower. Is why they want us to do it. I don't think any company has the manpower to do every piece. Inspect it. Every piece and inspect it and put it in its proper place. And it's the same with plastic. Plastic is the same way. I don't like when I can't get one screw out. It's stuff that's been screwed in there forever, for a long time, over 10, 20 years. So there it is. That's long iron, right? But it'll go for short iron, the place I'm taking it. Because it's clean. Ain't no extra mess on it. So that's the main issue with me, is I'm starting to clean more of my metal up. It only makes sense, money sense. Get a better price. What's frustrating is when your number one driver bit gets stripped or don't pick up the screw. Number one, the small number one. You can go fast. And it's best to fit the drill bit into the screw first before you turn. That's how they get stripped, or how an actual screw gets stripped. You got to feel for it, then twist. You can't bend a metal piece so much that it breaks. Definitely making it small or short iron. You just keep bending, the metal heats up and breaks off to a nice fine piece. Voila. It heats up and you can't even piece that back on. You'd have to weld it back on. So that's short iron. And what was I looking for is trying to get this out. Foreign objects out the way. See, I got some paper in there. I gotta pull that paper out. And then I got more. braids within the braid. And this is scrap TV. Coming with it this time. Come with a little bit more effort, and a little bit more soul. No screws on that one, is it? These are plastic braids. No need for those right now. They'll probably go in the ABS or PPOE section. The thing is, I can actually pull some of it out. Those pieces right there, they're reusable pieces. This stuff right here, I'll tell you about this stuff right here. This is called HIPS, H-I-P-S. That's called HIPS. Almost see me through it. See the shiny side? This is the stuff that they sell to have you see that it's a sale at Mickey D's or your Wally World or other companies. I can't name too many, but the stuff that's in the window. In the window, it tells you what it is. There's a picture of a hamburger, some fish, or some fruit, or some ice cream. And it fits right on the window, right? You can kind of see through it. You can see inside the store. You still see the advertisement. Those are called HIPS. Yeah, I used to recycle a lot for a couple of big companies. And they would want you to get that stuff too. Not just the cartons of cardboard. Cartons, Spanish for cardboard. They want you to get the plastic too, because they got so much. You think what is the one saying that they say, over 1 billion served? That's a lot of materials that need to be recycled and not sent to the landfill. So definitely in that particular sense, you have to take that into account if you're recycling. And if you don't take something, they're looking at you crazy. But if you take it all, and you got knowledge of most of the things, they want to deal business with you. You put the bit in the screw, and dang, it works. It does depend on what screw bit you're using. Sometimes I got name brand, sometimes I don't. Most times I don't. So they strip a lot quicker. I just want to show you that. Let me pull one more over this side. Strip. That's what I'm pulling on. foreign objects. I believe this kind of plastic is not hips. This might be, this is called, I think this could go into film or the same thing like a foam. Fire resistant. So what I want to do is get all these are sometimes aluminum or plastic boards that hold the LEDs in this. So I want to hit every braid and such like that and get those out. Thusly, I'll have a clean metal board to put in my short and long iron gaylords. So that's it. I just want you to see what I was actually getting. What am I getting for? I'm getting toward this. Why am I doing this? Because I want to make more money than just taking the stuff and then they smash it up and give me the regular bulk price. But I get a better price by taking all this stuff over. Look at those wires that go to the LEDs. So what about the LEDs? Maybe I can use those as well. We got a positive and a negative daisy chain, so it's a series lights in a series. So when one goes out, if it ain't the end, the other one, if it's at the beginning, all of them go out. If it's at the end, maybe just that one thing you can replace that one strip. So yeah, that's it. We count it down. We're talking about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, there's 2, and there's 1. And I appreciate y'all watching, man. Check me out, man. I'm just showing you how to do some good recycling.